Alright, it's gonna be my first recording here. Alright, welcome to the server, Naruto Another Story, and I'm gonna show you how to make your character, how to make your sheet, make it easier to describe. So right here, the first things you're gonna do is go to character application. Let me remove this. And this is me right here. If you have any questions, you can ask me. The Knuckles profile picture. We'll stay there for a bit. Joe, yeah. So first thing you're gonna do is go to pinned, right here on top. And you're going to see a message by Gavin414. You could jump to it right here, or you could just copy and paste it from right here. Should be obvious. But, yeah, let's put this here as an example. So, character name, let's name ourselves, viewer, I guess. We could put the clan right after, but we don't have a clan yet. Character age, right here it says 10 to 14. Please do that to make it easier. Let me see if I'm recording. Yes, I am. Okay. So let's just be a 12-year-old. Character appearance. Try to put an image or a good description of yourself. I can't type. Character clan. Let's figure that out right now. This is completely optional if you want. Right here, it says optional. Right? So let's see here. We're going to do. Let me remove this. I don't know why that's here. Yeah, this is also pinned, by the way. Everything's pinned. This is optional. Feel free to do this if you don't know what to make. That's the reason for the channel. You're indecisive. Ali. Alright, simple. But I sort of want to make a little combination build of ninjutsu at the same time, so let's see. That's not gonna work. Maybe a clan like Uchiha, Uzumaki, or something like that. So let me see if I can get something new here. Alright, Sarutobi works. Works well. So I'm gonna write that's how it's spelled. Backstory. I don't think I have to explain much. Go write your little backstory. Could be edgy, could be not edgy, could be happy, could be wholesome, whatever. Now there's questions you can ask. For example, how can I become a Jinchuriki? As of right now, Leaf cannot be in Jinchuriki. There's no Jinchurikis because there's already two. Alright. Land of Fire, Leaf, those are capped. Sand, I believe there could be one more that could be Jinchuriki. It has to be 6 tails or less, if I'm right. And Kiri and Iwa. You could pick anything. But I think 9 tails is capped for the Leaf. So 9 tails is like locked into the Leaf. So, yeah, I guess that's good info. So go write your backstory. Once you're done, um, you'll get accepted by an admin, a lovely admin, or owner. And please, you start fresh. Do not give yourself busted things like a Sharingan in your backstory or anything. It'll get denied instantly. Alright? You might catch me slipping and like, I won't read it at first, but I know someone will notice and I'll get corrected, alright? The next thing you're gonna have to do is make your character sheet when you're done. Go right here. Character sheet determines your stats. It'll be pinned right here, obviously. But you cannot make a character sheet yet. So once you're done with your application, you're gonna head to OC role, and right here, admin's role for you. Check pin, right here, made by me. Admins and above roll how your OC skills start with. And here are the stats you start with. So I'm gonna just roll for myself. Let's see. Viewers roll. Alright. Just an average. That's okay with me. So here it is. As an average, I'll start with 1,500 stats. Alright, so now we go to the sheet template, which I already have it pulled up right here. So you can either just copy and paste it, that works, or you can go to File, make a copy. I'll just copy and paste it, and yeah, you do whatever. So I'll just make a whole new document and paste. There we go. Simple as that. Alright, this is pretty easy to fill out. Name, viewer, Toby, Age, I think we put 12. Combat class, we don't have anything right now, so it doesn't matter. Clan, Saratobi. Appearance, you could put an image under this. Title, you don't start with any. Affiliation, that means where you start off. Let's say, Suna, I guess. Wealth, you'll have no money. Occupation, none. Income, none. Reputation, you should have none unless you're Jerky. Your stats. This was someone's fault for putting 2000. I'll put it right here. This guy's fault. But yeah, you just removed that. Don't worry. Just put 1,500. There we go. Here, HPSPCP. If you go to the guide, which is going to be right over here, the guide. Simple as that. Pull it up, and on the outline you'll see clans. All right. Which I like about the outline. It shows exactly where you want to go, and you'll be done. So you'll head down to clans until you see your clan right here. So here it is, 160 HP. So it's right here, 160, 160. I like to do it this way. So if I get damage taken, let's say like 40 damage, I'll just do this. So I know how much total HP, and when the fight's done, I can just add it back. Yeah, that was stuff. Next, 80 CP, SP, sorry. Well, they're both the same either way. 80 and 80. So you might be wondering what's HP. I feel like if you played any video game, you'll know. It's your total health. SP, it's your stamina points. Stuff like physical stuff is going to be SP. CP is chakra-based stuff. Ninjutsu, Genjutsu, all of that. Alright. For combat class, actually, you can remove class. You could just remove combat and put it as class. Because there is a class, which is the shinobi category. Which I help you out right now. So you're going to pick one of these for starting. Please look at it closely. Look at it well. Different types of builds you want. If you want to be a ninjutsu main, genjutsu main, specialist type, that's for you. You gain an extra 40 chakra points from every spirit modifier. Here's spirit modifier right here. But you get 25 less stamina points from endurance modifier. Endurance modifier is constitution right here. All right. Rogue is pretty good. It's a pretty solid one. You gain a 15 stamina points extra from endurance and 15 chakra points extra from spirit. And here you're able to pick which stat point you want to buff. Here, it's pretty much a balanced build, right? And as a rogue, you're able every +1 of every 1,000 stat. For example, if I put 1,000 stats, all right, you're going to get a free +1 right here. Regularly, this would be 5. 1,000 equals 5. But I'll explain that in a sec. Right? So, and then there's brute type. Right? Pretty alright. So all of this is different from how you play. Alright. This can make you have a lot of stamina, or it can make you have less stamina, but more chakra, less chakra, or you could get a mix of both, I guess. Alright. You could just read it up. You'll understand yourself. It won't be too hard. Alright. So I'm just gonna go to OC roles and roll for myself here on what I want for the viewer, of course. So let's see. OC roles. Let's just do. Oops. Again, this is optional if you're not decisive. There you go. I'll be a specialist build. So specialist ninjutsu build. So here, I'll put it as specialist. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna work on stats. So strength is going to be your physical modifier, aka things like punching, kicking. I guess that's pretty much self-explanatory. Punching, kicking. Yeah, I guess so. Since we're ninjutsu main, we're not going to put too much on that. I'll just put 400, a +2, right? Just like that. Just +2. Every 200 equals a +1, besides intelligence. Every 400 intelligence is a +1, but the rest is just 200 is a +1. Okay? So if I put 400 stats on intelligence, it'll only equal a +1. That's it. All right? So Dex, it's running. Um, so let's put here 100. That'll be a +0 because that's not 200. Constitution, we want our HP. Um, Constitution increases your HP and stamina. A good way to figure this out is going to the guide, obviously, and going to stats right here. This is going to help a lot. Alright. This is your attack modifier, taijutsu modifier, dexterity, agility modifier, physical defense modifier for constitution, um, Nanjutsu and Genjutsu modifier, intelligence modifier, and spirit. Again, the 200. 200 points equals +1 to base modifiers. Here explains what you can do with them. Alright, it's pretty handy. So let's see here. What I was talking about, right? HP? Yeah, okay, here we go. One endurance modifier gives you 50 HP and 50 SP. But this could change depending on what class you are. The 50 SP. For example, since I won Specialist, I'm going to gain a -25. Alright. For example, right here, remember, -25 less SP from Endurance modifier. Please keep that in check if you're going Rogue, if you're going Brute or Specialist. Please keep that in mind. Alright. Let's see how long I've been recording here. I can't check. Okay. Alright. Actually, yes, I can. 11 minutes. It's going to be a little long video. Alright. But hopefully you just pick it up along the way. I want some HP. Let's give ourselves some 400 here. So let's see how much stats we wasted already. So I'm not good with math, so I'll use the calculator from Google. 1,300. I only have 200 stats left. So just as an example, I'll just put 200 here. Yeah, I'll put 200 +1. Well, I don't even really want to be smart, so I'll just remove this. And we're just gonna get ourselves a 200 here. Just +1. Let me remove this here because we do not have 400 anymore. All right, now that you have your steps, let's go calculate your HP and your spirit and your stamina. All right. So HP is going to give you every 200 it's 50 HP. Remember, it's in a doc. I'll put it again right here. Feel free to screenshot if you want. 50 HP. Let's see. Since we have 50 plus 50, it's 100. 160 plus 100, 260. There we go. You just did your HP. Now your stamina. Since I am a specialist, I'm going to get 25 only. Alright, they subtracted 25 from me. So, we're only going to do 25 plus 25, which is 50, plus 80. 130 stamina only. Alright. Your class depends a lot on your build. Now, spirit. Alright. Since I'm a specialist, I'll gain a plus 40 from my spirit modifier. Okay, so that means I'll do 90 instead of 50. It's going to be a 90 now, plus 80. All right, 170 right there. And so I'm going to show you what these do. You already know about strength, punching, taijutsu, dodging, running away, okay, defending against physical attacks, the strength of how you produce jutsu, self-explanatory. There we go. And gain chakra slash defending against ninjutsu. Of course, a staff is going to help you anytime for any other questions. We're going to scroll down here. Equipment. If you want, you can put clothing, like how your clothes look if you want. Of course, it's gonna be weights and stuff, but you do not start with weights. Now, for inventory, you will be allowed to start with a kunai, which is a knife, obviously. Let me see. Do we have a shop system? Yes, we do. So right here, we're going to go to weapon store, kunai, which gives a +1. I will allow you to start with a kunai or something small. So kunai will give you a +1. Now what that +1 does, let's say if I roll my strength +2, instead of a +2, since I have a that +1, I'll have a +3 now on attacking with punching and stuff. Or with my, since it's physical also, I'll get a +3 on my blocking also. So that's cool. All right. Let me just write it down. Strength and con. Now you did not start with chakra control 2. Well, I would. I can't because I am a. You're making jokes a little too hard. So I'm an average, and I only start with chakra control 1. Unless you're a prodigy, you will start with chakra control 2, but I'll only start with 1. All right. So let me just edit that to 1. Techniques. You would start with no techniques, stuff like gates and stuff like that is pretty much techniques. Jutsus, that should be self-explanatory. Only prodigies at the moment can start with one C rank jutsu, but that's only if you get prodigy, I guess, by luck. And you start with different stats and chakra control too. And mastery stats. These are pretty important. So let's go to back here. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see mastery stats. And this is gonna explain to you here. This. For example, we're a specialist main, so this should be pretty easy. Alright, just read up on this. It should be self-explanatory, pretty easy. So yeah. So durability, every 400 will give you a +1 to Constitution. However, it does not give you HP or SP. It just allows you to block more. So I want to block more. How much is it? Every 400 is a +1. So let's see. Durability. I want to be able to block more. So let's see. I want to defend against physical attacks more. So there we go. So now I have a practically a +3 now on my blocking. Alright. But you could consider it a +4 with your kunai. Alright. But I'm a ninjutsu main, so let's see. I want to add more here to my ninjutsu. It strengthens my ninjutsu attacks. Uh, but I cannot have that much because then I'll run out of stats. So I'll just put. Alright, 600. That works. And that only gives me a +1 here. Okay. Into ninjutsu gives a +1 to ninjutsu being used, though certain jutsus can only be buffed so much. Please ask an admin or mod which jutsu can be buffed with this modifier. There's only certain jutsus that can. For example, like Shidori, I believe you're able to and stuff like that. But this all depends on your build, right? Read up on this. It's gonna be all about your build. But overall, that's 1,000 right there, so I don't have to do anything. The rest is just 0, nothing. No need to worry. And yeah, you can read more in the guide. You don't have to read all of this. See, I only read like what 3 outlines, and that's it. And fighting is completely different, but you're gonna learn that with us. Slowly but surely, you'll know how to do it. And if you want to see ninjutsu type of stuff, go right here. If you somehow got prodigy, you could pick something here from C rank. Here it is, either C rank ninjutsu. You could pick one, whatever nature you are. You could pick one. Taijutsu, Genjutsu, whatever. All the good stuff right here. You don't have to read nearly nothing. I only read 3 outlines. That's only like what, like 10% of the guide, maybe less. So yeah, you just made a character. Congratulations, I guess. And I hope you have fun in the server. Don't stress it too much. It's a D&D server. Don't stress it. We're cool people, and just enjoy your stay, I guess.